Another night in Big 12. Proud that we figured out a way to win on a night. Well, obviously, we didn't play our best. We made a lot of mistakes. But winning's hard, and when you figure out a way to get the job done when you don't have your best stuff, if you will, you move on and you try to get better tomorrow, and that's what we'll do.
Rondell seemed to kind of turn a corner in the last week or two, but what did you see from him tonight that you really liked? I mean, obviously he closed well, but I mean, what did you see from him tonight?
He just had he had Rondell Walker presence, and I think it started Saturday, actually. That the play he made to back tap save the loose ball, and I think we went up scoring was a big momentum shift for us on Saturday. And he carried that type of effort, and now it's leading to him being confident again in his shot. And for us, I think I told you guys this the other day, for us to be our best, we need him to be more consistently productive. And that doesn't mean scoring 12 points. It just means having a presence and being an impact guy on the court. And tonight he obviously was a difference maker down the stretch.
You mentioned the defense and everything and the confidence. You had confidence to shoot with only one contact in the second half tonight.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I just can't give a whole lot of energy to. I mean, I don't have any answers. I don't have extra contacts. I don't wear them. So if Kev can help him, that's his job. And if he can't, then they'll figure out a way to do it without. So, but I thought I thought obviously his three and then free throws from a statistical standpoint. But the play of the game was Tyreek Smith's block. I don't even know. I have to go back and look at the film and see where he started at on that play. But that's the game. That's the game right there. So Tyreek Smith deserves a lot of credit for giving us a chance to be able to close out this win.
Do you tell Rondell to carry extra contacts the rest of the way?
No, I just tell him to make sure he talks to Kev, about his contacts. I certainly don't expect him to be that responsible. That would be senior Rondell Walker, and we're a long ways away from that.
On that play with Tyreek gets the block at the end, it seemed like there were 9 bad bounces that went your way. Was there one moment in that where you're like, all right, like, of course?
Well, again, those plays happen so fast. I don't want to try to figure out what happened. I felt like we had a chance to get it before, but that was kind of the night. There were 3 times in the first half. We had 2 guys going for a rebound, and we didn't get it. Like, there wasn't a guy from the other team going for it. We just knocked it out of bounds. But at the end of the day, you sometimes have to make, chicken salad out of not chicken salad. And that's what Tyreek Smith did and gave us a chance to, get a steal and then come down and close out the game at the free throw line.
Mike, what was kind of the game plan against Mike Miles, obviously one of the leading scorers in the Big 12, but it seemed like you guys were able to get him off his game, so to speak?
I'm pretty confident Mike's not 100% right now. I don't know if it's his wrist or something else, but he's a good player. What you got to do is try to make it difficult for him to get easy baskets because he can make difficult baskets. And so if he gets easy ones, then you have a night where he's 8 for 13 and has 28 points. And tonight we wanted to make sure that he had extra bodies in front of him. A lot of his shots were contested, highly contested. But he also got loose for a couple that we didn't necessarily expect, and he made them. So he's a great player. Obviously, I've known him for a long time, have a great relationship with him and his family, and I certainly can't wait till I don't have to prepare to play him again.
You threw a lot of guys at him. You had him 1K. Mm-hmm. How big of a benefit is that it's not like you just have one lockdown defender you're able to use and rotate guys?
Yeah, I mean, everybody guarded him. Rondell guarded him. BT guarded him some. I think Keelan got switched on him a couple times. So length and, just giving him different looks. He's a really smart player. But trying to keep a guy like that off balance requires to, maybe switching ball screens, sometimes trapping it, sometimes going under, so that he doesn't get a steady diet. Because if he can figure out how you're guarding him one way, then he'll abuse you.
Avery kind of talked about your halftime message was pretty forceful. What was your message?
I didn't like our approach to the start of the game. I thought we played like a team that felt like they had arrived because we won Saturday. And that's the challenge, right? They're young guys, and they deserve to enjoy what they did Saturday. But coming into tonight, that team we played was still ahead of us by several spots in the standings in the league. And all we have to play for right now is a conference regular season. So we can't come out flat. We got to send a message and play with a certain level of energy and focus every time we take the court. For us, we played pretty good defense. We didn't rebound the ball well. But for us to hold Mike Miles to 0 points and force 13 turnovers and be down by 5 at home, it's wholly unacceptable. And again, that's just the focus and lack of attention to detail that was certainly not acceptable for the first half. And I'm glad the guys responded.
Consecutive wins for the first time since November, and to get this one to kind of take it at the end, what does that begin to build? I know that you weren't looking to make Saturday the be-all end-all, but to have these two and then go on to the road.
I don't know. It's hard to take a whole lot from this game right now, other than we figured out a way to get out of here with a win. And every game is independent of another one. So I hadn't thought about whether we had won 2 games in a row since November. Those aren't things that I know. We played a really hard schedule to try to prepare us for the Big 12. And hopefully those moments will give us something to draw back on as we move forward in this league.
Coach, BT has been in double-digit points the past 2 games. What's his impact been like, these past few games, and what do you think? What do you see in the next couple games?
Yeah, I just see him again, just getting comfortable with where he can get shots, and his teammates also understanding how to help him get shots. I thought early in the year he was trying to impose his will at times where it wasn't there. And then him and Avery both got a little bit of that tonight in the first half. But he settled in nicely and obviously made some big baskets for us late, both him and Avery. And we need those guys to score. They're scorers on the team. Without a bunch of guys who can get 20, those are 2 guys who could. And so as they get comfortable playing with one another, I think you'll see a little bit more consistently and efficient output from those guys.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.